Yeah, because at least with Destroy, like, yes, you lose Edie and the Get if you have them. But damn it, you won, and it cost a lot, but you did it. The Reapers are done, and everybody can move forward.
Yeah, like, it's sad, but it's satisfying.
Yeah. But, like, with Control, it's like weird Robo Shepherd now controls the Reapers, and it's okay, because he's directing them to help now. And I'm like, liquefied people! And then in Fusion, everyone's the same, including the Reapers, by the way. Still on that liquefied people thing. And you're basically forcing, like, a divine space magic intervention to rewrite everyone's identity. And I can't see that as ever being an okay thing to do.
Especially, like, again, like, the whole theme of the series has been, like, despite these different differences, they all come together because of the threat of intergalactic
Right,
assimilation.
the idea is to learn to accept people for their differences and see their strengths and weaknesses and get along despite it, because that's the way the real world is. People are different, but you have to learn to look past that and accept each other towards a common goal.
But here, no.
But here it's like, no, it'll never work. It'll never work. So obviously, the only solution is space magic. And we will rewrite everyone's genetic makeup so that everybody is effectively the same.
Everyone is an organic and a synthetic.
Right.
Somehow, it all totally makes sense because we all glow green now.
Yes, exactly. Everyone's glowy green. Don't worry, Joker. Now you and Edie can fuck. You're welcome.
It's the best ending for two characters.
You're welcome.
Literally the best, and I mean, like, I guess, like, would that technically? No, wait, no, that doesn't. No, never mind. I was gonna say, like, wouldn't that be the best ending also if, like, it's like Shepard and Tally because core and immune system?
No, it's true that even interspecies relationships that aren't Asari would be able to effectively reproduce. How that would work, I don't know, but yes, that's what that would imply.
You could fuck a Reaper.
In theory.
And I mean, hell, Javik could make it so that the Protheans live on, but like...
Technically, he could already do that. All he would have to do is breed with an Asari.
Yeah, but that Asari won't you know, burn...
It will inherit some Prothean traits, but it will still be an Asari.
Yeah, well, that's the
thing. But I understand your point. But even then, like, again, we are systematically, without consent, rewriting everyone's identity. To be something wholly different. On a galactic perspective, like, there's no way you could ever spin that into a way that seems alright, because the whole, like, again, and I thought the whole message of Mass Effect was to embrace differences, and the best ending is literally making everyone identical.
Yeah. The quote-unquote.
At least with Destroy, you beat the Reapers, you won.
It is far more heroic to sacrifice yourself and, unfortunately, some people to save the rest than it is to take control, become an omnipotent god, and possibly become corrupted by the power.
Exactly. I can't see that ever going well, even for my Shepard. And in Fusion, Shepard sacrifices his organic form and dies in order to trigger fusion. So Shepard dies then too.
Oh, really?
None of the options involve a living Shepard. Also, they really pissed me off with one thing that nobody knows about but me.
Yes, but some of the details have been
So in order to, I believe this was to soften the sting. That conversation with Anderson prior to
When can I go to the stars?
Shepard rising to where the decision happens
One day, my sweet,
was originally longer.
Oh,
And
I see what happened.
Anderson talked about how
Anything
great it
you
would
can
be for
imagine.
after the war for Shepard to
Our
settle down with
galaxy
a
has
wife and have
billions of
children.
stars.
And he said, how great would it be to have
Each of those
kids
stars
who can
could have
tell
many
everyone that their
worlds.
daddy is Commander Shepard.
Every world.
And it was
could
like
be
this
home
really heartfelt
to a
moment.
different
And the
form
first
of life.
update, they removed it. Because
And
they...
What the
every life
fuck?
Because
story
because
of its own.
it adds more salt into the wound, because they realize that no matter how this ends up, that can't happen for Shepard.
It's getting late,
But
Dude.
to me, it's like
One
it's
more
like, are you
story.
fucking kidding me? Dude, I would have had more respect if you doubled down on it.
Yeah, like fucking rip our hearts out.
Like, at least if you're gonna do it, do it. Don't dance around and try to soften the blow, because it doesn't change anything. I remember
Yeah.
I played the game and beat it the first day I had it. It was there, and you can't take that away from me.
Fuck, dude.
Oh wait, is this message?
It's from the Mass Effect team. Congratulations on bringing an end to the Reaper threat. Commander Shepard has become a legend, and from here you can continue to build that legend. Can I? Because I'm dead. It has been a long journey for Shepard and for the team here at BioWare. And like Shepard, we couldn't have done it alone. The Mass Effect trilogy began as a vision of a small team, but over the years it has grown. That growth has been fueled and shaped by the feedback and support of our player community. Except for this ending, we didn't listen to you at all. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to sharing further adventures with you in the Mass Effect universe. We're working on Andromeda. Oh no, the Mass Effect team.
God damn it, man.
You can tell when they wrote that they had no idea that would happen. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, hey Shepard. All good? Everything great? You look great.
Nothing happened.
Nothing. You literally just back to God.
Yeah, it throws
It's
you back.
like-
It throws you back prior to the end game, so you can do stuff that you may not have done, which is nice.
And then you can kill yourself again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, literally just fucking.
Think about
like,
all the things you've changed. None of them.
I get it.
There's nothing I can do to increase my readiness rating, so it's not like 100%. And by the way, back in the day on the 360 version, I tested that to see if 100% changed a damn thing. Other than unlocking fusion.
Cerberus is gonna have a hard time.
No.
It's like, yeah, I get not having like a good ending for the player character. It's like, even in like Telltale's Walking Dead, like that was a game that like prided itself on player.
Technically had some different endings.
And here's my
it-
thing.
it-
No, I'm gonna take what you just said, Zach, and expand on this. Dragon Age Origins was a great fucking game. And in theory, it is possible to end that game with your player character dying, because part of the Grey Warden's role is that when they kill the Archfiend and stop the enemies of the game, the Darkspawn, they die along with the Archfiend. It's part of what they are.
Right.
However, Origins gives multiple, not just one, multiple avenues to avoid that.
Right.
Like, you don't have to take the self-sacrificial route. It can happen, but there are ways to avoid it, whether it be trusting Morgan with her magic, which is debatable, letting one of the other two options for Grey Wardens also take the sacrifice. One of which I think is much better, because he started out as a villain and wound up sacrificing himself for the greater good if you chose that route. Which is usually what I try to do, because it makes more sense thematically, plus he's older than you.
Yeah.
But, again, my point here is that having a story where it's possible to sacrifice yourself for the greater good is totally fine. But as a game, you have to remember, your players want the options to try to avoid it, or go around it, or do something else, especially in a narrative like Mass Effect, which has done nothing but taken your decisions as a player into account by locking you into 3 options, all of which result in your death. That's kind of a slap in the face.
Yeah. No, I can absolutely understand that.
Anyway, this has been fucking great.
Like, I was comparing it to like the way that, like in Telltale Walking Dead, like you can get like slightly different endings based on your choices, but none of them don't result in the main character's death.
Well, here's my thing. Mass Effect has always been driven by hope, and
Yeah,
it's an expanded universe.
It's a much different.
Whereas Walking
much
Dead,
different
from
game.
the get-go, is designed to be bleak.
And depressing.
And I think players of those games kind of know what they're getting into.
Yeah.
But I remember I felt so bad for her. One of the first responses BioWare got was from a female player on Twitter. And she said, guys, I love what you did with the game, but I play video games to escape from my real life, which is really depressing, and your game just made me sadder.
Yeah.
And I'm like, video games are supposed to be an escape as a medium. There's nothing wrong with drawing a depressive narrative, but for something like Mass Effect to basically pull the rug out from under you at the end without any recourse or any kind of fallback plan or something, because there is a fourth option, actually. I'm sorry, there is one more option.
Okay.
You can refuse to make a decision and not use the catalyst at all.
What happens then?
Everyone dies.
So it's a bad ending.
Right.
Good, great. Fucking
It's
love it.
worst ending.
Exactly, it's the worst ending. It's basically like everyone. Okay, here's the thing. Everyone said when they like why didn't we have the option to refuse and fight the Reapers on our own terms with our readiness? And so BioWare added it. But to me, it was such a slap in the face when they did it, because it's basically their answer is, yeah, you can do that. Also, if you don't choose our paths, you lose. I don't see how you helped. You might as well have not bothered.
Like they didn't fix anything at all.
So originally the ending was far more abrupt, and that scene where Joker's escaping from the shockwave was different. In addition, you did not see Garrus or whoever, could be any number of characters, tell Joker they have to go. You just see the Normandy fleeing, and everyone's like, the Normandy just left without Shepard. Like, there's no that post game where Admiral Anderson is talking also wasn't there. There was it was just nothing. You see them crash land on that planet, and then it's credits. That's how nothing it was. So
wow.
So in a technical perspective, it is better with the extended lore adding on to, hey, the galaxy's recovering, you did it, we won. That they did do that, which is hilarious because someone in the comments when I was complaining about this, I forget what video it was, I mentioned it in Andromeda. His reaction was, yeah, but the extended cut fixes it. No, it didn't fix anything. It made it so that you got more explanation into the endings to make sure that things were okay.
You got more context. But the endings
but
weren't
these endings
any
are
better.
still trash.
Yeah.
All of them.
I see.
So don't play that card with me. I stand firm on this. And after playing through the series again and getting to the ending, I feel hollow.
Night.
Thank you. I needed that.